Are you looking for secondhand golf clubs, but you don't know where to start, what to buy, and then how much is it going to cost you? Well, don't worry, we've got you covered in this video. I have a special guest here, Curtis. We're here at Vale Resort in the UK. It's sunny, and we're going to hook you up with all the hot tips. Let's get started. I'm Coach Shayain. Welcome back to my YouTube video. We're going to help you and sort you out with all things secondhand golf clubs. But if you have not seen last week's video on renting or buying golf clubs, at the end of this one, you will want to go watch that because this is part two. So here we go. Okay, new to golf, as we know, I've told you in the last video, everybody wants to ask me, golf clubs, I'm new. Do I buy? Do I rent? Do I buy secondhand? Today's video, secondhand.
Yep.
Am I finding secondhand golf clubs in a store in the UK, or am I going online, or the combo?
So you can sort of do both. So we have a like a website called Golfbidder. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Nope, but I'll put it in the description below.
You can literally find any golf club on there. Secondhand, some of them have brand new on there, but that's mainly the place I send people if they're looking for sort of secondhand. There's loads of websites. So if you're left-handed, there's something called left-handed golf.
Cool.
So because left-handed is very hard to find. So yeah, mainly online.
Other hot tips that I can give you. Are you guys big on Facebook Marketplace here? Is that pretty big here or not really?
I try and sell my clubs on there. I don't know if it works.
Okay.
I've sold a couple on there.
Okay.
I've actually got a Scotty Cameron on there at the minute. So if anyone wants to purchase that, then
there you go.
you
Hit him up.
Yeah.
But in North America, Facebook Marketplace is actually a great place.
Yeah.
I've seen tons of golf clubs on there. I've also gone into PJ Superstore in the US, which I was unaware that they did secondhand golf clubs, which I thought was very cool. So I'll try and go to another PJ Superstore to do a video on that. And then sometimes I also just ask like local golf courses, because a lot of people don't know what to do with their clubs and they just want to give them away to somebody. So I would call up a couple of your local golf courses if you're in North America and ask them, hey, super random, but has anybody been like looking to find somebody to buy their golf clubs? You know, hit me up. And then if you have ever, you know, bought secondhand golf clubs, let us know in the description below, not in the description, in the comments below. Let us know where you've gone to look for clubs, and has your biggest problem been like what you're looking for, which we will answer right after we hit these drives. Pardon the quick interruption. If you're new to golf, or if you have not downloaded my free golf starter guide, you have to go to coachshayain.com or in the description below. It'll really help you understand what your course setup and your fundamentals in golf need to look like. It is absolutely free. And make sure, if you want to join me in Greece, I'm hosting a trip this year, September 5th through the 11th. We would love to have you there. You do not need to be a very good golfer. You can be brand new and you can still join me. Again, description below, or head to coachshayain.com. And back to the regular program. But before we get there, if you haven't watched the rest of the Ladies Golf Guide series, make sure at the very end you go and you watch the playlist. All of them are top notch. As always, in the comments, let me know if you have any questions. Back to our regular scheduled program. So we both walked up onto the tee box and remembered, how silly are we? We forgot
eBay.
eBay. They have it in the UK, we have it in the US, we have it in Canada. eBay, great place to find secondhand clubs as well. Okay, let's see what I got in me. First swing of the day, of the month. Ooh!
Ripped. It's perfect.
Dead straight. Crushed!
That was pretty good.
Was pretty. The question most of us, or most of you are going to have, is like, what am I looking for when I am on the internet, online, for golf clubs? Like, what is the first one or two things that they can look for when they're like online?
So on that Golfbidder, so you can sort of put in sort of forgiveness. So if you're a beginner, so it says beginner.
Incredible.
You can put like handicap, I think. So definitely that. You can put condition the golf club. So if you want it brand new, or say, I think it's fair, good, and then not so good.
Okay.
So you can obviously look at that. So if you're looking for, say, cheaper, then obviously you want to go for something that's been used a lot of the time. So that's a good way to do it. Flex-wise, obviously you need to know the flex. What you can do, I know it's a bit of a pain, you can obviously go to somewhere where they can test your sort of swing speed, do something like that, and then you can sort of gauge what you need then. Okay?
So what you need to do, number one, is what I would suggest very highly likely that you should go to any indoor golf space, PGA Superstore, Golf Town if you're in Canada, American, what is it called
American
here?
Golf.
American
we
Golf.
do it here.
You do it here at Vale Resort. Any facility that can give you your swing speed will be extremely helpful for you to understand your next step. And your next step after you know your swing speed would then be the flex of the club. Am I getting a graphite shaft? Am I getting a steel shaft? So I'm a brand new golfer. My swing speed is not very fast. Let's say I'm a woman and my swing speed is 50. So I'm looking for graphite shafts.
Definitely,
and I'm looking for a women's flex.
Women's
flex,
correct? Yes.
Okay. I'm a man. I've now gotten my swing speed done and I am a 72. What should I do?
Go for a regular. So between 70 and 80, sort of regular shaft, bog standard regular. I go steel as well.
And you would go steel?
Yeah, just to start with. I mean, if you want to get too technical with it, then eventually go for a fitting, and then you can get.
Yes.
And then obviously once you start getting into it a lot better.
Okay, so I have a women's flex rental club that I got from here. Incredible. So we know the flex. They have now found that out. What's the next thing they can look for in terms of like condition of the golf club itself?
Yeah, so definitely look at the condition. You want to obviously get the best value for your money. So if they've got a bit of rust on there, a couple of dents, wear marks, try and stay away from them. You want something that's still in good condition, but second hand. So something a bit like that.
Yeah, there's no dents on this. It's looking pretty clean. There's going to be scratches. That's just wear and tear of a golf club. But this is a pretty good example of secondhand, even though rental people have used it, that people should be, you need to look for that. Exactly. Everyone's budget is different. So some people are like, I'll take the debt because that's all I can afford. And to them, absolutely, we just want you out on the golf course. So if that's what it is, that's what it is. But if you're trying to have a set for, I would say, a year or 6 months, maybe look for,
cheap. Yeah. Bog
that
standard
could be
cheap, I'd say.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's see what this can do. Not shabby.
Another perfect shot. See,
you know
that just shows the secondhand clubs work.
Secondhand clubs absolutely work.
There
okay, let's go find yours.
I know.
Okay, so flex, we know, good condition. Let's talk about grip. What are we looking for in the grip?
So you want sort of a bit of, it's hard to judge grip unless you hold it.
Correct.
So you obviously got to have a bit of grip on it. So mine are fairly new. But if the grip ain't in best condition, you still can get them changed at a local sort of pro shop. So
that's true. Look at this grip too. Looks very new, really nice. So if there was like maybe rips here or cuts here or massive discoloration, I would say the grip isn't best. But if the golf clubs are in perfect condition, then you can get it re-gripped. So if somebody came to you and was like, hey, found secondhand clubs, I want them re-gripped. What are we kind of charging? What does that look like here specifically?
So we charge £8 a grip. So that's fitted as well. So don't have to pay any extra for the fitting. So it's £8. That's for the cheapest one, and that's basically the one I got on now. So it's still a good grip.
Yeah, and that lasts an average golfer.
I'd say a year.
Yeah.
If you play, say,
how many rounds?
2 or 3 times a week, it's still gonna last.
Yeah, that's a lot of golf. Let's say I'm a beginner golfer. I maybe play like 10 times a year. That grip will last you a couple of years.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Easily,
100%.
easily. Yeah. So it's worth the investment. If the clubs look incredible, to make them look new, you can always just get new grips. And again, you don't have to get all your clubs re-gripped.
No.
Just the ones that are just really damaged, or maybe your favorites. I've done a video on 5 clubs you need as a beginner golfer. Pitching wedge, 7-iron, a hybrid, a driver, and a putter. Maybe you just start with that.
Exactly.
Re-grip those, keep playing, keep getting better, and then keep doing the rest.
Yeah, definitely.
Thoughts?
100%.
Okay, grip. Let's see his shot. That is pure perfect. Get up.
Go.
Get up.
Go.
Another money shot.
That's pretty good.
That's another money shot.
Pretty good.
All right, so we have the clubs. Approximate, we've done the grip, shaft, the condition. I think we're pretty set. Right-handed, we're on board. Flex. Okay, approximate price range. Like, what are we like? Is there a range? Are we guessing? You're better at this because you've dealt with it. Talk us through what kind of numbers. What do numbers look like?
I'd say you probably don't want to spend more than say £500
Fair.
on a set. So maybe about $700.
Yeah, sure.
$600, something like that. So driver's going to cost you about £100.
A decent
Second
secondhand.
Yeah, you don't probably need to go free wood yet. I'd stay away from them.
I love that.
Get a hybrid, so that's going to cost you about £70.
Right.
And then a set of irons, I probably wouldn't go for anything more than say max £300 to start off with. You're probably looking, you could probably get a decent set for $250.
Right.
Then get a couple of wedges.
That's
Again,
not what we wanted.
you can get them for about £50, and then a putter you can get for as low as say £30 up to say £70. So.
Are they buying these clubs individually?
You might have to buy them individually.
Right.
But you might get someone that is selling their whole set, so you can just go for that.
So anywhere between 400 to 650?
Yeah.
Is like a decent...
Yeah, you can get a full set for that.
Full set for that.
Yeah.
And or if someone just gives you a bag with clubs, then just buy that, and then you might just have to change one or two driver wood.
Yes, definitely. And you need to buy a bag as well. So can't forget a bag. Can't just carry your clubs around.
You know what? Just
like this. So, yeah, you need a bag, which you can get as well for about £50.
Well, I've just like not hit that clean, but I'm gonna putt. Let's see your birdie putt. Let's get out there. All right, so now you know what you're looking for online: eBay, Facebook Marketplace, all the websites that he's mentioned. The links will be in the description below. But the $1 million question that a lot of pros and people ask each other is, should a beginner golfer get fitted? Now, asterisk, my beginner golfer in my brain is someone that's played maybe less than 5 times on a golf course, even less than 10 times on a golf course. How much does it cost to get fitted over here?
So we do it for £25, but then if you buy the clubs with us, then we don't charge you, or we take it off the price.
In the US, holistically, it's between 80 to 100 pounds to get fitted. So, and in Canada. So you do that here. So if anyone local that is in town, come through, get fitted, you'll take the reservations. We'll put the information before. Now, the question, elephant in the room, under 10 rounds, under 8 rounds, beginner golfer, are we telling them to come get fitted?
I would say no.
I'm on board.
I've had a couple of fittings before where not many people get so much information off them. And yeah, they're obviously struggling to hit the golf ball, so I recommend getting lessons first.
Ding, ding, ding!
And then once you've got a sort of swing that's in play, you're keeping the ball, you're getting a bit better, you're playing more, then go have a fitting. But I guess that can happen.
You know what? I couldn't agree more.
There you go.
And there's not too many people, pros, that agree with that, I guess. My thing is, you're new. Don't get frustrated with the game. The game is hard. Everybody sucks, like I've told you before. So it's just about enjoying yourself.
100%.
And if you're crushing the bank account and then also being upset being out here, that's not fun. So we've given you the tips for secondhand clubs. Try all of these tips. If you have questions, hit us in the comments below. Hit you on TikTok under
Curtis Laura Golf. Same on Instagram as well.
Obviously the link will be below, so you can add him there. But ask all the questions for fitting. I'm sure you're going to be kind enough to help answer.
100%.
You can also ask me as well in terms of fitting and secondhand clubs. But you guys, this is the best place to start. Buy secondhand and let's start building that bag with bigger, better, and whatever else you want after you're really enjoying and loving and playing a lot more golf.
Definitely.
On board?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any hot last tips while I try and make this putt that you want to tell the people?
Okay. Just basically just have fun with a game of golf. I mean,
Look at this.
try and hold this putt.
You know what? Try and hold the putt for par. It's a tough one.
It is.
But here we are.
In a fringe.
Bit of fringe. I crushed that.
That's not bad. It's a good
That's
putt.
not bad.
I'll give you that one.
Okay, you know what?
I'll give you that one.
Let's see your birdie putt.
Yeah.
Let's see your birdie
I'll give
putt.
you that one.
Would you like me to attend the flag? You want
I would
in?
like it out, please.
You would like it out.
This would be nice to get a birdie, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's a birdie. Here it is. Give it to him.
I didn't trust my line.
He didn't trust his
I didn't trust it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having us here for incredible hospitality.
No problem.
Also, if these tips help you, you want more information, I have the Fundamentals Golf Program. You can learn golf from zero to on the course with a client in 6 weeks. Head to coachshayain.com. All the information is there, or DM me on IG if you have any questions. See you next week.